Storyboards are one of those things where there's always a debate. Some people don't like using them, some people love using them. Now, me in particular, when I do my own films, I typically do a very, very rough storyboard because I am more interested in creating the film and coming up with decisions on the fly. Now, although I'm still very organized, I still want to leave that creativity. But just in case you want to be extremely meticulous, I've included the storyboard paper I use at my company, and it's the Die Hard Studio storyboard paper, inside of your work files folder. So I'm going to break down exactly what these elements are that we're looking at here. Well, we have these little boxes here, and inside each one of these little boxes, you place a piece of artwork, and you indicate what's happening. For example, you could put little arrows indicating where the camera is going to move or where the actor is going to move. You would show wide shots, close-ups, whatever you need to show inside of this box. This is a great way of being a director in your head. You see the shot, you draw it down here. A really good example for those of you who've never done a storyboard to really study is a comic book. A comic book is pretty much a series of storyboards. And I've created several comic books back in the day, and that's exactly how they work. You create the scenes, the shots, the angles, and everything on each panel. So once again, these panels, little boxes here, are for your pictures. These little guys here, these little bubbles, are for the numbers, so that you could put like 1, 2, 3, or A, B, C, or whatever sequence you like to use. Here I have production, the name of your show. So in this case, we put Star Crash. The artist, you put whoever the artist is, or the director, or whatever you want to put here. The date, the description of whatever this is. For example, wide shot, city, night, dialogue. In the case of Star Crash, space is the final frontier, although the ocean's kind of cool too, whatever you want to put here. The length, hours, minutes, seconds, and frames if you want to. I typically don't do this because I try to figure it out on my own while I'm making the film. Lighting, is it nighttime? Is there a purple mist in the background? You know, what's going on? Is it a horror movie, so you have to have some kind of creepy underlighting to make the object look a little bit more scary, you know? Sound effects, transitions, or music. So do you have a lightning burst? Do you have a crashing sound? Is there someone walking on glass? Transitions, is it going to, how is it going to go to the next scene? Is it going to wipe over? Is it going to fade? You know, is it going to just simply cut over? And what kind of music are you going to have here? Loud spy music. You know, the villain is chasing our hero, and we have to have that dum 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 dum. You know, that kind of really cool spy music, that Jason Bourne thing going on. So this is an example of what you need when you're going to create a very detailed scene. So just experiment. Print as many of these as you want. Once again, they're inside the work files folder. And once you flesh this out, you'll find that creating your film is a lot easier.